Welcome adventurers! Today we are doing the Ancient Ruins Peaks of Time adventure that is really puzzling. In the crystal chest we have some scrolls, equipment and dust, and in the normal chest we have some equipment, gold, some scrolls and some diamonds. So there are some really good rewards, let's go into it. First things first, we want to take a look around to see what we can do in our starting location. We will see a lot of those pillars around the map, and those will be the main part of the puzzling in this area. After we took a quick look around, we can take out all those common enemy groups to get the relics and maybe take out this elite enemy group if we can. If you can't do it, you can leave it for later. But for the purpose of this tutorial, we will take those guys out as well to get as many relics as possible. So let's clear those guys out. Alright, with those guys out of the way, we can start moving around the map and solving those puzzles. We gotta go on the left and follow this path, this alley, and here we gotta fight the common enemy group first, and then we will move on to elite enemies. If you can't handle those elite enemies, it's pretty early for you to go for this adventure. You gotta get stronger and try it again after that. Okay, we made it, so we can continue. After taking those guys out, you gotta pull the yellow lever over here. That will affect the pillars along the map, and the corresponding color of the lever will affect the corresponding pillars. So in our case, yellow lever affected the yellow pillars. Now let's go down here and take this chest that was opened right now. There we go. And now we will have to move on in this path because the one we used before is blocked right now, and go all the way to the north. Those common enemies are blocking our way, so let's take them out. Fantastic, now we can explore this area a little bit. We will take this chest. We won't go for those guys right now. We will follow the path to the north a little bit, take out this elite enemy group, move north a little bit, and we have this passageway open for us. So we will have to fight this group of enemies with the Ardents in it, and it might be pretty tough. So before taking them out, let's take out this common enemy group for additional relic. Moreover, you can use the mercenary camp over here to get additional hero for your journey, and we will take this lady. Alright, and now we will move on and take out this elite enemy group. If you are not able to do this, you can do it after you finish the map, but it will be way easier to do it right now, because after that unlocking this area will be a little bit harder. Alright, with those guys out of the way, let's take our rewards, our dust, a new mercenary. Oh, this is interesting, I want to take this guy, and the rest of the chest around here. Okay, now when it is done, we will move on to the next area for us to explore, and it will be this area next to the starting area. That will allow us to go to this pillar, and we got access to the new lever over here. Let's take this chest and pull the lever. There we go. Some stuff changed on the map, and now we can go south over here and take out this elite enemy group. Okay, they're down. We got legendary relic, which is really good. And let's take the chest. Okay, when we're done here, the next thing we wanna do is go all the way to the left and pull this yellow lever. Let's go and do that. Fantastic. And now we have to go and use this portal over here. That will move us to some really interesting area. There we go, we got ambushed by the enemies. Make sure to take out this elite enemy group and this chief enemy group of Ulmuses without any casualties and issues, because you'll have to fight them few more times in this adventure. Unluckily, those ruined guardians, they don't drop relics, but we'll have to take them out anyway. If you haven't noticed yet, first and the second group of those guardians are wilders, so you can use more maulers in your team for your advantage to get an edge over the enemy. There we go, now we can take this chest, and now we will have to go all the way to the left, to this area, to the green lever. Let's take out those elite enemies first. Now we can easily take the chest that they were guarding and pull the green lever. Our next step will be going all the way back to the right, to that blue lever, and pulling it. And when this is done, unluckily, we will have to go into the portal again and fight those guardians yet again. You don't have to kill the last guardian over here though, so you can leave him be and move on to this area, where we open the green lever, and now we can get access to the new area right here and take out those elite enemies. Before moving on, let's take those chests that are right here, some dust and some gold, and move on to the east. Over here we got another enemy group that's protecting this area. Those are the chief enemies, so be careful with them. Let's make a few more steps forward and we will see another victim, elite enemy group. Let's take them out. Now let's take the crystal chest that we have over here. That will give us scrolls, fantastic, normal chest. And we will pull this red lever now. There we go. From here we will move to the left to the yellow lever, yet again, let's pull it. And now we will move on to the area that we left before, the one on the right over here. And that's why you wanted to take Arden earlier, because if you want to leave him for later, you'll have to redo all this part. So let's go and take out those elite enemies. Now we can move forward, claim this chest, and we have the Resurrection Shrine of Life over here. So if you lost some heroes, you can resurrect one of those guys over here. Now let's go north, and here we will see another chief enemy. Let's take him out. Done, and now we have access to one more crystal chest, but before that let's take the normal ones. Good, and we've got... what is this? Oh yeah, some loot, some equipment. Fantastic. From here we are going to the blue lever yet again and pulling it, hopefully for the last time. Let's see how it will go. And now we will move on to the last part of the map that's locked from us, this area. Let's take out those elite enemies now. From here on we will follow these mountain paths and take out all the enemies over here, starting with this guy. Let's take the chest as well. Good, and move on to this guy. You can resurrect one more hero over here if you need to, but we don't, so let's move on. Take this chest, and now we have to face the chief enemies yet again. Great, for now we will leave this pillar up. Let's go forward, take the chest as we go. Alright, and one more chief enemy group. Now this one is hard. For this enemy group you might want to use combination of Wilders and Lightbearers to take out the front line really fast and move on to the back line, but without being decimated. Our team should do pretty nicely considering the power difference. Let's take a look how it will go. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be a problem. After defeating those enemies, we got access to our final crystal chest, so let's take it. And with it we'll take two normal chests as well. We got some dust, some gold, and some diamonds. So okay, now we have one more enemy and two more chests here, which we can't take right now, so let's go and pull the red lever. Where is it? Right here. And that will open us an access to that area. There we go, now we can safely go and take out the last elite enemy group and take our rewards. And there we go, our path is open, we can take those chests. And that will conclude this guide. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you find it useful, please like, share and subscribe to the AFK Arena official channel, where we'll be releasing more official tutorials and content breakdowns. До свидания.